Hello everybody. Today we are going to talk about different types of business presentations. Now, what is a business presentation? A business presentation is basically a purpose-led summary of key information about maybe your company plans, about the products that you are selling, or about the practices that you have in your business. These are designed for internal or external audiences. So maybe you might be talking about your company plans to your company executives. You might be talking about your company plans to external customers. Or you might be talking about a particular new product that you are going to introduce. You might be talking to your executives. Now, how these executives are to go about. Best practices should be done. So these are different things that we will be looking in a business presentation. How do you do them? How do you go about them? Types of business presentations like monologue presentation, guided presentation, and sales presentation. A business presentation that you will be giving is a purpose-led summary of key information about your company plans, products, practices, and they are designed for either internal audiences or external audiences. Usually these business presentations would be sales presentations, they would be project proposals, HR policy presentations, or investor briefings. Maybe some investors might be wanting to put more money into your company. So what do you tell them about your company? Or you would want more money because you want to release a new product. So how do you convince the investors to put in more money? These are certain things that would come in a business presentation. In a business presentation, the objective should be to offer a solution, and this solution could be done using audio, slide projectors, or you could even use flip charts. So these are certain methods by which you will be able to offer a solution to the business problem. The first type of presentation is the monologue presentation. A monologue presentation is predominantly a verbal presentation. So it is given by a single person. This person features, a collection of ideas. These ideas would be generally around one particular theme. So here the role of the presenter is to communicate with the audience and control the presentation. So he will be talking to the audience about the product and his understanding and how he intends to explain more about that particular product. Examples in monologue presentations could be maybe an explanation or a report or a description. So let's say you want to talk about the financials of your company to your investors. You want to tell them to put in more money. So you will be giving them a report about last year, the things that happened over the past 3 years, and how the profit levels are increasing. Thereby your investors will be happy to invest a little bit more money. Or suppose you are going to talk about a new product that is coming in. So you will have to give an explanation. This explanation would be flip charts. It might be as a PowerPoint slides. It might be from a podium. So this is a monologue presentation. The next type of presentation is the guided presentation. Now in the guided presentation, it is a step-by-step explanation of the functioning of a product. It could also be a masterclass on communication skills or making a product model and explaining it to the audience. This is an example of a guided presentation. Let's have some examples and I'll tell you about this. Now, usually the audience is an active part of such presentations and can work in any context where you want the audience to learn a new skill. For example, let's say a doctor wants to give a presentation, a guided presentation. The guided presentation is about how to administer CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. So for this, the doctor has maybe a dummy or a patient and shows you how to do it. Now again, the audience can be an active part. The audience can take part in doing this. Or let's say there is a master class on communication skills. So the presenter would be talking to you about phonetic drills, would be trying to make you practice this, or maybe there would be a reading passage. The the communicator would be trying to ask you to come on stage and read the passage. So this is basically a guided presentation. The presenter makes you as the audience an active part of such presentations. So this is a guided presentation. The third type of presentation is called the sales presentation. In the sales presentation, there is a short presentation of your solution to prospects or existing customers that aims to persuade them to make a purchase. So you want to somehow make a purchase, and for this you are having a presentation. Now let's say you want to persuade them to buy a vacuum cleaner or a washing machine. So you will be giving a short presentation. So suppose you want to sell an air conditioner to an existing client. So how do you do this? You will be talking to them, you will be convincing them about the brilliance of your particular product. Of course, you will not be saying too much about it. You will be talking about the product, the service, and features that would help the customers, not have much problems. But you will never overload it with the facts and statistics. You don't want your clients to doze off. So you will be just persuading them in such a way that maybe you will be talking a little bit about the competition, but not too much, because you will somehow want your product to be sold. And because of that, you will persuade the customer in such a way that your product is much better than the others, and thereby he will try to buy it. And this is a sales presentation. Now there is a particular formula that you could use for sales presentations. It's called a 10-20-30 formula. That is, you should not present more than 10 slides. Again, you should not speak for more than 20 minutes. And the third one, the font size should not be smaller than 30 points. The great advantage is that the font size being bigger, the audience would be able to see it much better. 20 minutes is possibly the maximum time of retention that the audience can listen to you. And the slides also should be limited to 10. So this 10-20-30 formula works best for a business presentation. So today we have learned about the different kinds of business presentation. They are monologue, guided, and sales presentations. Thank you.